All defense aspirants, a very good morning to you. Today, in continuation with our series about SSB preparation, I am going to talk about 6 myths which generally candidates carry in their minds. A myth is a misconception, a false belief, what in Hindi is called a galat dharna, which candidates have in their minds about SSB. So all those 6 myths will get cleared today. So which are these myths? Number 1, a lot of candidates feel that you will only get selected in SSB if you are from a CBSE background school or if you have studied in an English medium school. So this is not true at all. Regardless of the school that you have studied in, it has no bearing on your selection or rejection. In SSB, you get selected based on the display of your leadership qualities. Your schooling background has no bearing on this. This is the first misconception many students have. Number 2, people feel that if I have high marks, 90% or more than 90% marks in my 10th, in my 12th or in my graduation, I have a greater chance of getting selected. So the second misconception is about marks. Your marks have no bearing on your selection as far as SSB is concerned. When you go for your SSB, you will see it for yourself that people, your own candidates in your group, having very high marks, they get rejected, and people having very ordinary, average marks are the ones who get selected. Because in SSB, they do not check your marks, they check your leadership traits. So marks also have no bearing at all. The third misconception which many people have is that I come from a very small town or a village. If I were from a big city like New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chandigarh or Bangalore, I would have got selected. But because I am from a small town, or if I come from a village, I will not be taken. So this is also incorrect. If you go and check in NDA or IMA or OTA or the Air Force or Naval Academy, you will find most of the candidates, most of the cadets in those academies are from small places. Very few candidates are from big cities like Delhi and Mumbai. So this is also a misconception. Your place has nothing to do with your selection or your rejection. The fourth misconception which boys have, I am not fair complexion, मैं गोरा नहीं हूँ, and I am not good looking, I am not handsome. Girls have this conception that I am not beautiful. If I were beautiful, I would have got selected. Because I am not beautiful, I am not very fair complexion, they will not select me. So please remember, this is a selection process to make you officers in the armed forces. This is not a selection process to make you a hero or heroine in one of the Bollywood films. So your appearance has no bearing at all. Nothing. None whatsoever. So please remove this misconception, especially this message is for girls. Whether you are beautiful or whether you are dark or fair has no bearing on your selection or rejection. It is your leadership traits that you need to show. Fifth misconception. I had appeared in one SSB and I failed to clear it. Therefore, now when I go for my second attempt, they will not clear me. This is also not true. You failed in your first attempt because you did not display the right OLQs, officer-like qualities. Now when you go for your second SSB, if you are able to show them, they will be very happy to clear you. For example, in the first appearance in SSB, let's say you had very poor communication skills and you could not do well in many of those tests where you are required to speak. Hence, you got rejected. Now, when you go for the second SSB, if there is a gap of 6 months, in this intervening period of 6 months, if you have been able to concentrate, focus and improve your communication skills, in your second appearance, they will find that you have very strong communication skills. Your power of expression is very strong and they will be very happy to clear you. But they will never reject you because you could not clear the SSB in the first or second or third attempt. Those previous attempts have no bearing on your performance in this SSB. And the last misconception which many boys and girls have come and questioned me about is about the Allahabad selection board. They say it is a rejection board. It is not a selection board. So I disagree with you people here. All the selection boards are selection boards. Why? Allahabad is no exception. In every SSB, whether it is in Allahabad or Bhopal or Bangalore or anywhere in India, there are candidates who get selected and the candidates who get rejected. So this misconception कि मेरा board तो इलाहाबाद में SSB तो इलाहाबाद में आ गया, now I am fixed. No, it is not true. Not true at all. So please remove this misconception about Allahabad selection board. It is a selection board. If you display the right qualities, right OLQs, you will surely get selected. So kindly have these 6 misconceptions removed. Do not carry them in your mind and you will do very well in your appearance in SSB. Thank you very much.